For greens that never fade, try GLA Mission 6.
A GLA splinter group has abandoned our cause and joined the Dragon to fight against us. This betrayal must be answered with righteous anger. Launch an assault on their convoys and sever the supply lines. Then crush the traitors and their Chinese masters.
Crush the traitors! Righteous anger! Yeah.
Quickly, get into position. Convoy spotted. Stand ready.
General, a group of traitors have abandoned the GLA cause. Our spies tell us they have made a deal with the Chinese to destroy us. The Chinese are giving them nukes to use against us. The convoy carrying the warheads is entering the area.
Stand ready.
We will ambush this convoy
Fire!
and
Kill
use it
them
to
all!
teach the world what happens to traitors.
Victory! The Chinese nukes are ours!
Move the convoy into the traitors' base, then detonate the trucks. Wipe them out, all of them. Their base is here. We have established this base here for your use, General.
Well, you're the magical voice in the sky. They all have to die.
Yes, I go.
Good hunting.
Thank you, Sky Voice. Let's go and put these nukes in that tunnel. And get some resource gathering going. Nice for them to give me these extra workers, though. That'll save me a little bit of time.
That building cannot fit
Gotta
there.
climb that tech tree.
Let's fight.
Keep my units safe.
We will not
Usually they
be
don't put them on
hindered.
defense
The
automatically,
higher
so they'll
order
just stand
shall
here and
reign.
die. Never did like that.
I
Oh, hey.
love a crowd.
I will work.
Gave me some civics to go with my terrorist. Very
Very
handy.
I will die for
I'll
our
save
cause.
these in case shit gets really real.
My guard
will
is
work.
wild up. Good handling. Our way is through.
I could afford to move these units too, why not? Oh, that's why not? Well, they probably won't attack my nuke trucks, will they? Please don't.
Our work is complete. I'm hungry. There's not
We can
enough
just
room for
wedge a
that
palace
building.
in right here. Yeah,
Are
that
there
should do
not
good.
better tools?
Let's fight. One path to freedom.
We take what we
You know,
need.
none of these technicals are really going to do any good up there.
It's
Put
still
them back
runs.
here for, I guess, ambush defense,
We
maybe?
take what we need.
Please don't take a stupid route. Okay. The pathing on this mission seems a little off.
The higher order.
Hey, you know what?
shall
I'll take
reign.
these guys too. Why not?
Quick, ready yourselves. Okay, over there. No cost is too great. The way is clear.
Let the tunnel die
plan
first,
is
then
strong. Fight
let
me at
everything
first
else
sight.
protect the base. Usually works out all right. And this cash pile is pretty puny, so I'm going to try to build 3 black markets right when this palace finishes. With 5 minutes left at this point, it should be just enough
What do
time to
you
get
want?
that done.
I will work.
We are going.
Finish. Hurry. I can just feel an attack coming right now. If it's not here, it's on its way.
Our land must be
Any
preserved.
second now.
Building
Camouflage
construction
Let's get in
upgrades
there.
all
Completed.
rebels to remain hidden from enemy sight
I
when not
sense
shooting.
danger may be near.
Well, nice. I can buy the camouflage upgrade now, but I'm not going to do that.
What do you want with me?
Not right now, at least. Not until I can see the map.
That building cannot fit there. Yes. Are there not better What tools? Do you want with me? I will do what
Wait,
I'm
speaking of
Our base is in
upgrades.
Our forces
Yeah.
have been discovered by the traitors.
Oh,
we
that was
must
good
prepare
timing.
for their attack.
I don't want to miss out on any money I can get from killing the enemy. It's going to be pretty helpful. Oh yeah, fuck you. I'll just waste your time too. How you like that?
Quick, ready yourself. Shh, I sense danger maybe near.
A warrior has fallen.
Watch your step.
They'll be alright.
Our way is through. Prepare to fight.
Maybe
We
move these
will
guys
not
back a
be
little bit.
hindered.
A warrior has fallen.
I will obey. That building cannot fit there.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
And one worker just to keep the palace up. I might build two, just to make sure I have both bases covered, but... well, I just don't want to build one behind the
I will work.
hill here. That's just not going to work out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can I build it? Yeah, that's what I thought.
A lot of work.
Puncture the next
It's nothing but red zone up here.
Our work is complete. What do you want with me? I will go. That was a
Scorpion,
lot of
ready
work.
to sting. Quick, ready yourselves.
Building construction has been completed.
Over there.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Yeah, I'm cutting it pretty close on the time here, but I think I got it. Let's get that Scorpion rocket upgrade, and I should be fine.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
At least if this is where the Chinese attack. I mean, they kind of set this up to where you'd think that's where they're going to attack, but they could also come through here too, so... yeah, better be prepared for that. Maybe over here. Yeah, this area's looking pretty weak.
I'll
Scorpion
puncture the
rocket
next thing that
installed, sir.
All the more reason to build a bunch of tanks and think about what you're going to say before you say it, so you don't go. It's also a good thing to do. I haven't had my coffee this morning. I'm not jittery, I'm just slow. So when you try to be fast when you're slow, you sound like a moron.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Yeah, this cash flow kicks ass.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Think I'll leave it at that for now. Try to get some of these upgrades. I could get van scan right away. That could be
Ready to
handy.
sting.
I'll
But I
puncture
think
the
junk
next
repair is
thing
going to
that
be more important. At least if I can get it before the Chinese forces arrive anyways.
moves. Don't get on my bad side.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Just ran over that villager for no reason.
I'll puncture the next thing
Light
that
tank
moves.
of the GLA. Fast as I can. Ready to sting.
Yeah, I complain about the pathing, but it does always give me something to
Scorpion,
talk
ready
about.
sting.
Something fun always happens due to that. Ooh,
Do
you
not
know,
hurt me.
I could definitely get another palace down right now. Wouldn't even be a thing.
Our land is being attacked.
We take what
Maybe I should get it down on this side.
What's in it for me?
I will obey.
Come on, I saw it flash. You're giving me the okay sign for a little bit. Oh, well,
Let's
can't
get
do it now.
It still runs.
If I really have to.
Hang on.
The
Jump
Chinese
repair
forces have
upgrade has
entered
been
the area.
installed.
They must be searching for their convoy. Prepare for battle.
I sense danger moving near. Defend our home. Overtake them. Stay close to safety.
It's never really a good idea to put the infantry on the front, unless you're going to try to soak in some artillery, maybe.
Must be careful. Get them. Get them now.
Still, that's an expensive thing to do. You know, the infantry aren't just something you can throw away, even when they give them to you. It's just a
Stay close to
waste.
safety.
Shit, I got all this money and I'm not doing anything. This is bad.
I'm hungry.
Come on. Let me fit that. Stop fucking with me, game. Ah! Just
I'm just a
come
peasant.
on. Oh, it's just not going to let me do it at all. I see. Fine. Let's put it way back here. No, shoot the things that are going to run you. Oh, no, don't run. Ah, shit.
We will cleanse them from our land.
Yeah, it didn't work out so great.
Take us to
Do not
glory.
hurt me. That building cannot fit there.
Just
I
wedge
can't
this
build
in over
there.
here. Give it enough space to get at
that
least a
is
little bit
what
of
you
targeting
want.
out there. Am I doing on units? Am I doing on units? I'm gonna stammer all day. I can feel it's just one of those days. English skills are just going down the fucking toilet. Shit. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. Be a buddy.
Let's get in the fight.
Scorpion, ready to sting. Our base is in peril.
Cannot we live in peace?
Puncture the next thing. What do you want?
Well, it could have gone worse,
Ready to sting.
but it wasn't my favorite moment of this match so far.
Quick, ready. The enemy may be near. Stay close to safety. Ready to sting.
Our work is complete.
We fear nothing. We take
Our
what
work
we
is
need.
complete.
Be on watch
Yes, I
for
know.
the enemy.
Kind of want to hang on to those technicals. I could always build more, but
I'll puncture the next thing that
this looks like a map to where putting a couple of workers into a technical could actually pay off pretty well.
Guarding the GLA underground. Shh. I sense danger may be near. We will not be oppressed. Nothing will stop us. Ready to sting. Let's fight. The way is clear. Be on watch for the enemy. As you request. Guarding the GLA underground. Be on watch for the enemy.
Yeah, I should have just sent a couple of scorpions and quads out here to start with. Except not like this, they're going to get themselves killed.
Yes, yes.
Put them back a little bit
Our
further.
base is under attack. Scorpion, ready to
Yeah, that's
serve.
going to work nice. Except for when I have to manually target shit.
400.
Nope. Suicide bombers and complete lack of repairs isn't going to serve me too well up here.
Prepare to fight. Our will is strong.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that was my fault. I should have been quicker.
They will break and shatter.
At least I can save the palace, maybe.
Go.
Okay, good.
Guarding the GLA underground.
Hey, all the RPG troopers are alive too. That's nice.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Ooh, that's a nasty ambush.
Yes, it already
Nasty,
needs
nasty
repairs.
ambush.
Don't get on my bad side. Don't
Yeah, you
push
just
me.
park right there, just in case that happens again. I didn't like that.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
What do you want?
I am just playing like
Okay,
shit
okay,
today.
I will work.
That's okay. I can still beat this.
Scorpion,
I'm just
ready
a
to
peasant.
This has nothing on the shockwave challenges.
Puncture the next.
There's a little bit of room to breathe here. If this was shockwave, I would have been dead within the first 3 minutes. I would have had to put this off till tomorrow, or at least until I could get my cup of coffee.
Stop them dead in their tracks.
Well done, General. You have reached a higher rank.
I like bio bombs. I could have a bunch of stealth rebels. That would be pretty cool.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
That's a tough
Puncture
one.
the next thing that moves.
Ah, fuck it. If I had the ambush right now, I could just have a whole bunch of rebels. It's
Scorpion,
just so
ready
useful.
To sting.
Probably one of the most useful abilities in the game.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Just because nothing can stop it, and they can capture buildings. It's really handy.
Building
I'm going to save that
construction
gas for when I need it. Just firing it off at the enemy's not going to help me out right now.
A warrior is falling.
I sense danger may be near.
Come on, really? That was awesome. It's like, yeah, I can get through, I swear.
We have
Do not
AP
hurt
rockets
me.
now.
I'm out of money there. You know what? I got the
I will
money.
try to
A
hurry.
fourth black market would put me over the top, but being over the top's a good thing. I find more often than not, if you have the opportunity to get more money, you should take it instead of thinking, I'll take the time to build. If you take the time to build, you're going to run out of money. It's just how it works. And that's how you play football. Oh, shit. Captain Obvious right here.
Our land must be preserved. Watch your step.
I feel like I could attack right now, but this Chinese forces timer's been stuck at 0 for a little bit. I'm kind of wondering what the fuck's going on. You know what? Fuck it. I'll start getting an attack force ready. And just leave this here since nothing seems to be going on.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
I could scout. All right, once I get the AP bullets upgrade, I'll send a technical out.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
You know what? I could stuff them while I'm at it. That's fine.
I am finished with the building.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
What do you want?
Our base is under
Which ones
attack.
have scrap upgrades?
warrior.
That's
We
my
take what we
question.
need. Let's get in the fight. Find me a brush.
Not you.
Hang
Not
on,
you.
We take what we need.
Not
Hang on, we
you.
take what we need.
Yeah, here we go. Oh shit, that's doing a lot of damage
Still
too.
run. Let's get in
Take
the
that one.
Yes, I know. What?
Nope. Yeah, okay.
warrior.
So we got 2 upgraded ones and a regular one. That'll
We
do
take what we
more than
need.
fine.
Our clan is strong.
Oh, okay.
5 RPGs, 2 workers.
Be on watch.
And may as well make it 7 RPGs. Or 8, I guess. I'm losing count. Because I can just bring in the rebels whenever I want. It's no big deal.
We are upgrading to armor-piercing bullets.
And just so I don't have to fuck with it later, go ahead and get capture. Even if I don't need it, at least I'll have it if I do. That's
Guarding the
important.
GLA underground must be careful.
What do you want with
Plus, there hasn't
I do
been any
what I'm
missions
told.
yet to where there
Not
haven't been
Doesn't
capturable
much
buildings. I
sense.
mean, maybe a couple of the early ones, but for the most part, there's either an oil derrick or maybe a little base that's easy to capture. Yeah, if there's a nice little Chinese base up here, I'll definitely take that. Although I'm kind of doubting I'm going to see that. In fact, I don't think the Chinese forces are coming back at all.
Shh! I sense danger may be near. Quick, ready yourselves. The tunnels will protect us. The enemy may be near. Be on watch for the enemy. Our land must be preserved.
So far, a pretty easy mission. I was kind of expecting scud launchers. If they had artillery,
Okay, over there.
I wouldn't be able to sit here and just build it my own will. I'd have to attack right away. Kind of liking it. A little bit of a casual mission, but that's not always bad.
Cannot we live in peace?
Let's fight.
Yeah, screw it. Why not? Just put all these inside this one.
It still runs.
Upgrade complete.
Hang on.
Warrior is falling.
This is a really confusing fight to watch. I don't know what the AI is thinking.
Quad cannon. Going. Don't get on my bad side. Quad cannon.
under attack!
Fuck you, game.
Four on the floor. I do not have patience.
So I see why I guard this area now, but it's still stupid.
Yes,
No,
yes.
why? Why would you go around that
Good.
way? This
Yes,
is driving me fucking crazy.
Quad cannon.
I'm gonna lose my fucking palace to this.
Stop them dead in their tracks. What?
Okay, that was my bad, but still.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna scout, but
It's
this game's
still
kind
wrong.
of preventing me from making any progress. It's alright, we'll take all new units and just put them right here.
We take what we need.
Get a big old horde going, I should be just fine.
Our clan is strong.
Or maybe build a tunnel out here and just tunnel them through. That might be a better solution, actually.
We fear nothing. We are going.
I don't even know what to say. You know, it's just gonna keep doing that. There's nothing I can do.
Quad cannon. I'll get there.
Our clan is strong. We take what we need.
Warrior has fallen.
Four on the floor. I do not have patience for this. Start the machinery.
They must die. Very well. They must
You know, I was
die.
afraid to command them just because of the fucking... I thought that was one of my tanks.
A
God
warrior
damn
has
it.
fallen.
At least I didn't lose any, but yeah. That was agitating.
Yes, I understand.
Fuck it.
I'll puncture the next
They'll
thing that
they'll
moves.
get better. Just drive it off. Drive off your broken axle.
I'll puncture the next thing that moves.
Hmm.
Floor it.
Can't sneak in through that way, I guess.
Scorpion,
Find me a fresh
ready
site.
to sting.
We are going. Hang on.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
It still runs. Floor it.
Yeah, here we go. This is looking good.
Hang on.
I guess China just gave up. It's alright by me.
Out of my vehicle, all of you.
We have
Yes.
found the refinery complex.
Are there not better tools?
I sense danger may be near.
Go ahead and start kerosene this shit. It looks dangerous.
Our clan is strong.
We are going.
I'll just break down the wall.
Quick, ready yourself.
There.
Let's get in there.
Oh, okay, there's a front entrance. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Let's gas these guys out.
We take what we need.
It still runs.
We will not be oppressed.
I will obey. This hammer is heavy. That was a
Oh, it almost didn't make it. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Of course I have anti-air in the middle.
Are in peril.
I'm pretty sure I got this one locked in. There's not that much else that they can do. Not to mention the Chinese forces have just given up completely, so... All I gotta worry about now is building up a massive attack force and
Yes,
making
yes.
sure not to skimp out on anything. I mean, I've already spent 20 minutes here, so no reason to rush anything at this point. Haven't even used the nuke trucks yet. I imagine if I knew this entire map, I could have used them right away and probably beat this in about 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, thinking about it, it's definitely a waste not to use those right away, because at this point I could have scud launchers, a huge horde, all that good stuff, plenty to take out any base. So yeah, it's definitely a waste not to use those nukes right away. I could have sent them into the front line, they probably would have gotten through and done some damage. Could have gone a lot better that way.
Cannot we live in peace?
This definitely
no
feels like
better
one of those
tools?
missions to where if you know the entire map to start with, you can probably crush it in about, 15 minutes maybe.
Will protect us.
Unless there's a cheaper way to stop the China hordes, that is. In which case you could probably do it in about 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm definitely beating this one the easy and safe way, which isn't the worst thing, but... I kind of like to be speedy on these when I can.
Of the GLA.
Warrior
But
has
hey, as long as
fallen.
I'm not spending over an hour, that's fine. After about an hour, I run out of shit to say. Especially on days like this where I'm stumbling and just not quite nailing the commentary. Yeah, there's been a couple of videos that I've just straight out axed just because I wasn't feeling the commentary that day, you know. Lots of stuttering, lots of blank space, all that good stuff. That's the hardest part about making these commentaries. Some days I just can't talk right. You know, I'll say like and but and way too many fucking times to the point to where I just can't stop saying it, or I'll stutter a whole bunch. That's another bad one. Sometimes when I start stuttering, I can't stop stuttering. Then there's other times to where I just can't do an intro to save my life. Like, I just can't fucking get it out right, which is pretty frustrating, but that kind of shit happens. It's real tough to concentrate on grammar and pronunciation and all these things while you're trying to manage an army and make sure that your economy's straight and make sure the AI is not rushing you. This is definitely one game I can't play with the volume cranked up while doing commentary because of all the voices. If I hear the fucking narrator and all the units talking, eventually they interrupt me in my own head. Like, they won't interrupt you because I balance the audio out, but in my head it's just fucking voices from all ends. So if I'm trying to say something complex, but the enemy general's saying a bunch of shit, my units are complaining, and my base is under attack, it'll interrupt the shit out of me, unless I turn the volume all the way down. Well, not all the way down, just low enough to where it feels like everybody's whispering in my ear instead of yelling in my ear. I love doing the commentary, though, but some days it's just not possible. I just can't get the fucking words out of my mouth. I hope these units can take out this base, because I'm running out of shit to say today. This is coming dangerously close to being a vlog and not a playthrough video.
The way is clear. Take us to glory.
Sometimes I forget how badass those technicals are once you start getting a couple upgrades on them. If only they had an armor upgrade, then they'd be seriously overpowered. That's kind of a nice balance. A little bit of a glass cannon thing going on, but in the end, they're only really good as scouts and transports. If you try to use them as a main battle unit, they're just gonna die. Though I suppose you could use them to flank the enemy with upgraded cannon. That would be pretty effective, but if you try doing that against a human player, they're just gonna target the technicals and blow them up. For all the effort it takes to tech them up and all that, it's just not worth it. Not like the Marauder. Well, let's finish this. No reason to hold back now.
We will not be hindered. One path to freedom. None shall stand in our path. Take us to glory. We will not be hindered. Our courage will be seen by all. The way our base is in peril. Yes, I go. We will cleanse them from our land. Our day has come. We will cleanse them from our land.
It's actually a little bit closer than I hoped it would be. Their units are pretty powerful.
They will be killed. They will be killed.
Wow, cutting it close here.
Yes, I
Finish
go.
them, come on.
We will not be hindered. The higher order shall reign. They will die for the cause.
That could have gone way worse. Let's just get these nukes in here.
Filled with surprises.
Those warriors has fallen.
It must be done. Our homes are in peril. Stop me. Committed to the cause. The path is clear. Committed to the cause.
Here we go. See ya, fuckers. Excellent.
Will not be oppressed.
Quad cannon. Yes, yes.
You know, I was about to go have some fun. Went on ahead and ruined it. Fuck you. Yeah, this is a really sloppy playthrough of this mission, but I'm still having a good time playing this one. It's not too often you can come back to a game like this and have it feel like a blind run. Then again, it may be hard to forget this one since I'm doing commentary for it. There's something about speech when you're talking while doing something. It makes it just stick in your head that much harder. This would actually be another fun mission to do over again, just to see how quickly I can beat it. It's a little bit open-ended. It's not too difficult, but it's not too easy. Kind of got options here, which, again, makes for the best General's missions. Not the most difficult general's missions, but the most fun to play, that's for sure. I think the problem with this mission is that the GLA keeps sending light attacks while the Chinese forces eventually give up, or I guess bug out. I don't know if it's bugged or what, but the GLA could afford to send more units out at the 15-minute point. That would have been exactly what this mission needs. Don't have to get them Scud launchers or Scud storms or anything like that, though that definitely would make it harder. Kind of runs into the territory of forcing you to take on one particular strategy, which I'm not a fan of.
Yes, I understand.
A warrior has
It will be
fallen.
taken care of. This is good. I will do this. Ready to stay. Fast as I can.
Our work here is complete.
Scorpion,
Well done,
ready
General.
to sting.
That does it. Although it would be kind of funny if a huge section of the map just opened up. Mission's only halfway done. That'd be awesome. That was a pretty fun mission, but I'm still kinda curious as to whether I've bugged out the China AI or not. Though it's kinda hard to call it a bug if you lock them out just by putting a bunch of units there on defense. Still kinda sucks. I probably should have just left that open. Also, if I took those nuke trucks and just sent them right into the enemy base, I'm pretty sure I could have finished this a lot more quickly. You know, maybe build up about 8 Scorpions and 4 quads, send the nuke trucks in first, wipe everything out. I bet you could beat this one real quick. Oh man, it just struck me. I could have put hijackers in that canyon and just stole a whole shitload of China units. That probably would have worked out perfectly fine. Yeah, now that I know how the map works, I can see lots of different ways you could take this one on. Pretty cool mission considering that. I'll have to come back to this one sometime, try to beat it quickly, or maybe do a challenge mode. Maybe try to just hijack only. That'd be pretty fucking wild. I'll have to test that out sometime. The main thing keeping me from trying any of these challenges is that I need to experiment with them to make sure that I can actually do them, and, well, I just don't feel like burning a whole day on that. Not quite yet anyways. Maybe if I get some time off work in the near future, but not right now. Anyhow, this is starting to get into block territory again, so I'm just going to end it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.